once said that the art of ballroom dancing is pulling your feet away faster than your partner can step on them. Who said that?
I did.
Well, nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, ballroom dancing is one of the most difficult and beautiful art forms around, and it's been around for a long time, since the 16th century, where it originated in the courts of Europe. Take it, guys.
Do you think I would give at this moment? If you'd stay, I'd subtract 20 years from my life. I'd fall down on my knees, kiss the ground that you walk on. If I could just hold you again.
In modern ballroom dancing, there are 5 main dances: the modern waltz, the slow foxtrot, the quick step, the tango, and the Viennese waltz. When you first start to learn ballroom dancing, it's quite simple and basic, but as you reach a professional standard, the steps become quite intricate and detailed. Well, really, it's as easy as 1, 2, cha-cha-cha.
It's 2, 3, cha-cha-cha.
Oh, sorry. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. Ballroom dancers pay particular attention to their grooming. On the competition floor, men wear white ties and tails, while the girls wear long flowing evening gowns covered in candy-coloured sequins, ostrich feathers and diamantes, all in the hope of catching the adjudicator's eye. Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire were probably the most famous ballroom dancers. 50 years ago, ballroom dancing was extremely popular, and whilst it experienced a decline after the Second World War, it is now considered to be at its peak, both professionally and at a social level. And as someone once said, when rhythm and movement are together, you are dancing.
Who said that?
I did.
Rocking chair, Grandma! Or rather, would you care to dance, Grandmother? Do, 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 do. Give up the ghost that's haunting you now.
tired waiting on your call. How can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall? Need you by my side, tell me it's alright, 'cause I don't think I can take anymore. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this the love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? This must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on me. Here she comes now, sing a moaning, moaning. Shoot it up, come on, moaning, moaning. Ain't she look good now? I feel alright now. I said don't stop now, come on, moaning, come on, yeah. I say yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you make me feel so good, so good. You feel alright, so right, so right. It's alright, yes it feel alright. Say
All right, now we're on to the body painting. Now, I think it may be fairly obvious what it is now. It's actually just the part of the factory logo.
We've been doing a bit of progression right through the whole show, so perhaps we can show that now.
Yes, we can.
That's
There it is.
early on in the morning, isn't it?
And it's building up very slowly. Oh, that looks quite good, doesn't it?
Is the paint fairly thick? It looks quite...
It is. It's a bit
Yeah.
thicker than normal, but I've got to do it just for the television, just for the effect to work. And it's slowly building up. We take out our hair there, coming together.
Okay, well, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
And
We've had
thank
a lot
you,
of fun.
Sam, for being so patient.
Thanks,
with me.
Samantha. Samantha's patient. Look, yeah, wobble around a bit and you show the logo how it works into the...
And all the paint's starting to crack too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great.
Well,
good
that's
luck.
body painting. There's lots of fun and so many things that you can do with it. Here's just
Right.
one opportunity.
Okay, well, all the best with whatever you're doing in the near future.
Thanks very
Thanks
much.
for coming in.
Cheers.
And now Andrew's got...
Paul, what's Arabic for g'day, mate?
Shalom. Why the hell are you going to the Middle East? Bob, there are terrorists. You could be kidnapped. You could be blown up. It's madness.
I've thought of all that.
There could even be a coup back here.
I've thought of that too.
Not that I'd have anything to do with it. I'm 100% loyal to you, Bob. You know that.
Yeah, I know that, Paul.
Then why the hell are you going to the most dangerous spot in the world?
Because it's a bloody sight safer than sticking around here trying to defend our media ownership policy.
Can I come? How do you say J curve in Arabic?
In all my life, I have never sold arms to any Iranian. Not a single one of them. Not to the Apaches, the Comanches, the Cheyenne. None of them. Not even the Shawnee, though I did know Cochise personally. Very fine actor.
Ah, it's a pity KZ7's not here. Plastic Fantastic.
We never wanted the America's Cup. We only went to Perth for the fun of it all. The fun of thrashing those bomb-happy, two-faced, garlic-eating frogs, for example, just to teach them a lesson. The fun of grinding the Yanks' faces into the deck to show them not to push us around. The fun of giving those foul-mouthed, fat-assed, half-witted Aussies a good boot up the freckle. We didn't have as much fun as we would have liked, but then we never do. That's what being a Kiwi is all about.
G'day, I'm back. All right, okay, settle down, you blokes. Sit down in front. Look, a bit of quiet, please, come on. Okay, you can turn on now, Paul. Okay, now this is one with me just at the start.
The Prime Minister is briefing his close colleagues on his mission. Here he is meeting the leaders of this tortured part of the world. His position is more even-handed now, even-handed towards all factions of the ALP. He's getting ready to give the world his solution, and yes, here it is, Bob Hawke's solution to the Middle East. Now here he is telling world economic experts of the need to end trade barriers, and whoops, there's one of Malcolm Fraser saying exactly the same thing 5 years ago. And here he is threatening a terrorist with a snowball. No, that's Hazel. And now, with only 5 hours of slides left to show, it's back to the studio.
It seems we were exporting arms to Iran. Why? Well, the answer is simple. Firstly, the Iranians have kidnapped Americans. They have bombed Americans. They have tortured Americans. They have promised to destroy America itself. So the reason we have sold them arms is... I haven't phrased this well.
Right, back on the defender's course, Bruce. It's erratic, isn't it? Yes, Bruce. Look at me now with Bob Hawke on the helm, on the grinders, up the pole. He's all over the ship. He's on 2 laps of the Northern Hemisphere while Howard was still wrestling with the anchor. He'd be more impressive if he hadn't missed every mark he aimed at. Well, luckily he's too far away for us to see, Bruce. We'll probably read something quite different in the papers tomorrow. Isn't that Murdoch giving him a tow? That's against all the rules, Bruce.
Not if you're writing them yourself, Bruce.
Well, you know, people ask me what I think about having 3 men controlling, well, practically the whole of the media in Australia. And, of course, Queensland. Well, I think it's terrible, shocking, appalling state of affairs. Just one would be quite enough. Typical case of overstaffing, my word, yes.
The Treasurer, Paul Keating, keeping a close watch on the cost of living. The Leader of the Opposition, John Howard, taking a position on tax policy. The New Right, taking a position on John Howard. Don Chip, taking a position on the Democrats.
Why don't you go back to the jungle, Sambo? You bigoted, racist, black terrorist.
Please, let me speak.
You're a troublemaker. You hear me? I fought a war against mongrels like you, except they were Japanese. You're a witch doctor. That's what you are. You're a great big fat fuzzy-wuzzy witch doctor going on with a lot of mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo, mumbo-jumbo, ooh, mumbo-jumbo, mumbo-jumbo. Troublemaker, back to the jungle with you. Go on.